Ooh, oh damn, Cuddy, she's fit. Oh, she's wearing a fit chick. That's the massy. Oh damn. Oh shit, I'm recording. Stanley, stop doing that. What's up guys, it's Nacho here and welcome back to another transfer roundup video. And today we're talking about there's more deals in the transfer window. Starting off with the Premier League, where it's just been the biggest deal of the Premier League so far has been Sané is now at Manchester City for 37 million. He is 20 years old from Schalke and he is a big prospect in Germany. People saying he is the next kid coming out of the Schalke team, since the next of Julian Draxler and so many others. I think that's a great sign from City. I mean, is this mean Raheem Sterling's leaving? Navas is leaving? One of those two will be gone. I don't know who it could be, but maybe both of them could be gone. But for me, one of those two will be gone once they brought Sané in. And yeah, that's a good sign from City. McCarthy, who is a Crystal Palace goalkeeper, is now signed for Southampton as a backup goalkeeper to Fraser Forster. I think that's another good sign. I think that's a good sign for Southampton. You know, they brought in Redmond as well in the transfer window, since they lost likes of Mane, Pella, and so many others. The biggest one is that they kept Shane Long, and that's a fantastic. I mean, that's a huge. They had to keep Shane Long. He's a goal scorer. He's, you know, we all know how good Shane Long is. Yeah, I mean, I think McCarthy's he's definitely going to be sort of giving Fraser Forster a hard run at it for that number one spot for Southampton. Joining another club is Stoke City have signed Joe Allen from the Welsh international from Liverpool for around 13-14 million. That's another good sign. I think that's the type of thing they made it needed in that midfield. Like Whelan and the guy in Bola, they signed that in January transfer window from Porto. So they Stoke look like a team. I mean, that's gonna. I think it's a good sign from Stoke. Really think it's a good sign. And Joe Allen is a good player. Just couldn't get in the local team because there's so many good players. Yeah, they're like a decent outfit, Stoke for this season. They're a team like you want to watch in the league this year. On to the maybe signings, I will call them. Alex of starting off with Lukaku. Is he going to Chelsea for 75 million? That's right, let me say it again. Is Lukaku with the same price as Higuain? I mean, the money for players now is, like I said, ridiculous. But it looks like Chelsea, if they do want to buy Lukaku back, like they did for Matic, and so many players do now, they may have to pay that type of money. I don't think Lukaku is worth 75 million. I do think Lukaku has definitely got better since he left Chelsea. And definitely, you know, he is a top quality player. No, let me phrase that. He's a very top player. He could be top quality one day, Lukaku. I just think Lukaku, he can still develop. I mean, you saw at the Euros for Belgium, he can still get better. But I still think that's a great. I mean, if it does happen, it's a lot of money. It's definitely, I think, smash the transfer record in the Premier League. I think if it does happen, it'd be a great. I think it'd be a great sign for Chelsea. I mean, they got Batshuayi, a great German link. What's the difference there? Costa, does he lead? He got Athletic Madrid. He's also from Sevilla. I really think if that does happen, I think Everton, you know, would say 75 million. They can buy another good striker, but I put a question mark beside that one because I don't know if that will happen or not. But I put a question mark beside is Ashley Williams, the Welsh international who had an amazing tournament for Wales, a captain of the Welsh national team. And you could say, well, could he be going to Everton as a replacement for John Stones, who could be going to Manchester City for 50 million? I think, yes, John Stones will leave Everton to go to Manchester City. That for me will happen. And I also think Ashley Williams will go to Everton, and I also think Everton linked with somebody else, some Porto player, defender, I think Martins Indy, I think his name is. So they've got some players they can bring in Everton. I don't think, you know, the same caliber as John Stones, but I mean, Ashley Williams is a good centre back, and so is the guy for Porto I'm hearing. So yeah, I can see it happen. Our player is Ayew. I think he will definitely go to West Ham, as Mustafa Sakho will definitely go to West Brom, which means Mourinho can finally get his wish and leave West Brom. So yeah, what would I bring to West Ham is goals. There's a goals. He scored a decent amount of goals for Swansea. Probably kept him up last season, him and Sigurdsson. So yeah, that'd be a great sign for West Ham. West Ham are missing that sort of winger who can get goals. They do have Antonio Payet, but it doesn't score enough. Payet is more of a creative player, and they don't have anybody other than that. And they got strikers and likes of Andy Carroll and so many others, but they do miss that goal threat in the wing position. And I think with Ayew, he must play up front. Ayew, I think it'd be a good sign for West Ham. Our player, like I said, Berahino, I think will definitely leave when Sacco does go to West Brom, which I think will happen. He will finally get his wish and go somewhere. And yeah, he gets his wish. He's happy if it happens. I think with Leicester, the Polish kid I was talking about, and I'm not good with names. You know what? I'm not even going to say his name, but literally I'm terrible with names. But yeah, I think it'll be a great sign for Leicester. He looks a young prospect. Leicester are spending money. They keep selling some of their best players. But they are really starting to spend money, Leicester, which they need to get back in that, to stay in that top half, maybe in top 4, maybe in challenge for the title again. But yeah, he looks like a young prospect. Last one is Mustafi. Could be going to Arsenal. I don't really think that will happen because Arsene Wenger, does not Arsene Wenger does not buy top quality centre backs. You name me the last top quality centre back Arsene Wenger bought. Please tell me, guys, please, because I'm finding it really hard right now. I had to Google for all Arsenal Wenger's history to say what top quality centre back that man bought. He didn't buy any. Literally didn't. So you can't tell me that he is going to. You cannot tell me Mustafi is going to Arsenal. That ain't happening. It ain't happening whatsoever. And yeah, I don't think that will happen. I think he'll stay at Valencia. He's also linked with so many other clubs, like Barcelona and Real Madrid. I think he's a better chance going to Real Madrid than Arsenal. He's also linked with Chelsea and Manchester United for that matter. So yeah, I don't see him going to Arsenal. And the Premier League roundup. Now we move on to the Bundesliga. It's a couple of deals, loanies probably as well. Starting up with Baba Rahman, who's joined Schalke on season-long loan from Chelsea. Didn't really get any game time at Chelsea. He's now back in the Bundesliga when they signed him from Augsburg, I think it was. I think, there's a decent prospect. I watched some of his games. It's decent. He probably needs more game time. And yeah, Schalke got a good fullback. Babakowski is now joined Wolfsburg from Borussia Dortmund. I think that's a permanent deal. They need a player to replace some of the players they had at Wolfsburg. Last season they really did struggle with wingers because I think they got so many injuries and lost some, like Andrew Schürrle, who's now at Dortmund, so they had to bring in a replacement, which they have now in Babakowski. I think that's a good sign for Schalke. I think Schalke brought in some 2 good players there. Sorry, Wolfsburg, I'm going to say. Sorry, Schalke fans. This deal is Koke has joined Schalke. That's the one I couldn't get in my head. Koke has now joined Schalke from UEFA Europa League champions Sevilla. That's a big shock. I thought that was a shock because he's the captain of Sevilla. He's a decent midfield player. And I think that's a fantastic deal for Schalke. An unbelievable deal for Schalke. I think Schalke brought in two fantastic players in Baba Rahman and Koke. And that's it for the Bundesliga roundup. Now we move on to La Liga BBVA. Been one deal that's been taking the whole world by storm, and it is Kevin Prince Boateng, the Prince. That is Kevin Prince Boateng is at Las Palmas. That's right, Kevin Prince Boateng is at Las Palmas. Who would have thought you had said that in the history of transfers? That would literally. So I actually had to see where no respect to Las Palmas. I know they were a La Liga team, but I had to Google them to see where the hell they were. And they are a small little town. They're even smaller than Villarreal, for goodness sake. And yeah, amazing that Palmas can get a player like Kevin Prince Boateng, who, no disrespect, he's a maverick player. He turns on, turns off like a tap. He's that type of player. I mean, that's a great sign for Las Palmas. I mean, bro, they can get a player like him. Mad thing. Is Montoya, who's left Barcelona to go to Valencia. I think that's a permanent deal. It's like he wasn't getting any chances because they had Dani Alves, Jordi Alba, and so many others. So Barcelona had to get rid of the players. He was on loan a couple of times to Inter Milan, so many other clubs. Montoya. I think Valencia got a good fullback. There that Arsenal missed out on was Ben Yedder, who's now at Sevilla, and I think as a replacement for Kevin Gamero, who's at Athletic Madrid. Good player. I watched some of his games last season. He was the reason why Toulouse stayed up in Ligue 1. He's a goal threat. He reminds me of a young World Tour, but a skillful World Tour slashed in with a bit of flair from Ben Arfa. He reminds me of that. He really does. He's got pace, skill, quality. He's got the lat. He is going to be a great striker for Sevilla. He's only going to go assists and crazy things he's going to do. He's that type of player. So it's a great sign for Sevilla. Alex Song is another player left. He is now at Rubin Kazan. He's at Barcelona on a free transfer. Surprised with that. You know, ex-West Ham player, so many other players he's played for, Arsenal. I was surprised with that. I thought maybe some Premier League clubs, maybe some Championship clubs, maybe some clubs abroad might go on, but to go over to Russia, well, Russia have all the money now, so I can understand. Well, not really surprised at Russia because the guy loves it. Adriano, the former Barcelona fullback, is now at Besiktas in Turkey, champions. Decent signing from Besiktas, nothing for me to talk about, really. That's it. My question marks of La Liga. Starting off with Musa Sissoko. We're still talking about him. Is he going to Real Madrid? The answer is it could happen. It might happen. It might not happen. You have to. Yeah, I think that's going to go deadline there. Our players, Morata. I don't think he is leaving Real Madrid. Zidane said it's part of his plans, and I don't see him leaving. Last player is Gignac. Now he's been moved to Barcelona, but Gignac said doesn't want to go to Barcelona. He wants to stay in Mexico. And then his agent saying he wouldn't mind going to Barcelona. So that deal is sort of, if I don't know what that deal is going to be about. There's a lot of missed signals, I would call it, in that deal. So anything can happen in that deal. Now we move on to Serie A. There's only one deal to talk about in Serie A. Is Mika from Ajax has now joined Napoli as their new number 9, as Higuain has left to go to Juventus. Decent striker, he had a great season at Ajax, didn't win in the Eredivisie, but he's a good goal scorer. Watched Madeiro, he is a goal scorer, probably Poland's best player of the tournament, really. So yeah, I think that's a decent sign from Napoli. That's it to say in Serie A. Now we move on to the last league, Ligue 1. There's a couple of days talking about Ligue 1. Starting off with Jeremy Mendes is back in Ligue 1 with Bordeaux as AC Milan just got rid of him, just released him. Decent signing from Bordeaux. I think they really do need players. They need quality players because their squad is sort of thin at the minute. I bring a player like Mendes, who is skillful, and he scored that unbelievable goal in Serie A, one of the best goals, probably one of the best goals of all time. Up there, this little back here goal is sick. So I guess what you're saying. Bafétimbi Gomis is now he's left Swansea to go to Marseille on season on loan. I think for me, his career is finished. Now I'm saying his career in the Premier League is finished. I think he will stay at Marseille, and I think Marseille will make that a permanent deal at either in the January transfer window or in the summer of next season. Is Alexander Lacazette, is he going to Arsenal? Well, there's a lot of speculation that Arsenal are going to put a 40 million bid in for Alexander Lacazette, or Alexander Lacazette is staying at Lyon. If I'm a betting man, I don't know what's going on with the deal. I mean, look, Arsenal, go and buy a striker. If it's going to cost 40 million or 50 million to buy Alexander Lacazette, then buy him. I know I keep chatting shit about Arsenal, but you don't understand. That's all I ever hear from Arsenal, is they are a iffy team. They sit so close for transfers. They just go and buy them. Does it cost 40, 50 million? Buy it. That's it. End of story. I actually don't know. It could go, could not. For me, I don't think he will leave now. I think he's going to stay at Lyon. Or maybe Alfred Cummins and Lyon can't refuse. We don't know. Now move on to my big 5 rumours of the week. Starting off with Lukaku. Like I said, Lukaku, Everton are not going to sell Lukaku unless they get 75 million for him. Chelsea, might not want to spend 75 million on Lukaku because that's a lot of money. I mean, he was smashed. Yeah, I think that'd be Chelsea's highest ever player, beating Fernando Torres to that, and he cost him 50 million. He's literally still trying to fix his career at the minute. I don't know. I mean, it could happen, may not happen. That's sort of in the area. The Gignac one is my second one. I don't think that deal will happen. I don't see it. I think he's happy in Mexico. His family are happy in Mexico. So I think the Big Mac will stay in Mexico. The Saka one, the Delvin Saka one, I think will happen. I think that deal for me will happen. West Brom will definitely get him. And so yeah, that's all I need to say. Now, is that, like I said, in League Earn Roundup, it will happen. It may not happen as well. And the last one, I only talked about this player in this transfer round so far, and I thought I should. Fellaini, Marouane Fellaini, the man with the elbows. Elbows. Fellaini's elbows. That was one of the worst things I ever done. Yeah, he could be going to Sunderland as David Moyes is a new manager of Sunderland. If you guys didn't notice. If you didn't, I didn't really want to talk about Sunderland because I'm a Newcastle supporter, but yeah, fuck you, Sunderland. Anyway, Fellaini could be going to Sunderland as David Moyes is new manager. I think it will happen. I think Januzaj will link with Sunderland as well. I think one of those two. I think both of them could be Manchester United. Could lead Manchester United to go to Sunderland. And yeah, I mean, I think I can see a deal happen. Alright, that's the end of the transfer roundup. Hope you guys are loving it. We guys have a fantastic day. So please like, subscribe. The Natural is out. 0.3 million. That's a mega deal, basically. That was the worst Italian accent you ever seen in your life. Yeah, Higuain is joined Juventus from Napoli in the third biggest deal in the